What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nasher, welcome back to the channel, and today I actually have a Q&A video for you guys to end, I guess to end the year, so to speak. But truth be told, at the time that I'm currently doing this video, it is Wednesday, December 29th. So earlier today, you guys have seen my WWE Day 1 prediction video, which if you guys have not done so, make sure you guys check that out. I said that I was gonna do a sort of like a end of the year Q&A video. Tomorrow's video will be a WWE news video, if any news at all, plus a top 10 for WWE. Friday will be obviously Yu-Gi-Oh will be the final episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue with a top 10 for Yu-Gi-Oh, and then of course Saturday to kick off the year. To kick off 2022, I'll be doing a deck profile and updated deck profiles, so to speak, and also the results for WWE Day 1. This week is going to be super busy for me. So hopefully you guys are ready, and if you guys enjoy, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are down in the description. So one thing I want to point out is that the first the first 5 questions that have been given on Instagram are all basically AEW questions. So I will answer them just because they were a part of the Q&A. But I'm also going to be answering some frequently asked questions that content creators get from other content creators and fans and whatnot. So I will be answering those questions as well. But first up, are you all elite? So this is a question that I was asked the last time I tried to do a Q&A, and the answer is no. I don't watch AEW. I will admit I have seen clips from, off of social media and on YouTube. I mean, it seems okay. It seems okay. It seems pretty okay to me. But again, for me, WWE is where it's at. I know that there might be some fans. I'm sure that there will be some subscribers that will probably unsubscribe because I said that I wasn't all elite. But still, again, I've seen clips off of social media. It seems okay, but I'm more WWE. I'm more of a WWE guy, to be perfectly honest. What is your opinion on Orange Cassidy? Okay, so who is that? The guy that has the let me look him up, because since I'm already on Instagram, I think I'll check him out. Here we are, Orange Cassidy. Let's check out his profile. Big shout outs to Orange Cassidy, of course. So this is the guy. My thoughts, my opinion on him. Based on his Instagram, I mean, he seems like a chill athlete, to be honest. Not much else to say. I've never really seen a AEW or a episode of AEW as far as I recall. But I mean, again, he seems pretty okay to me. Again, not a real fan of AEW, but still he seems alright. He seems alright to me. Are you a fan of Darby Allin? So as far as I know, he's currently in a relationship with NXT superstar Gigi Dolan, and I know this because I follow Dolan on Instagram, of course, and I know that she posts photos of her and Allin, of her and Darby, together. So I've heard of Darby Allin. Never seen him compete, but he seems like an okay athlete. Again, much like Orange Cassidy, he seems like an okay athlete, to be honest. When do you think Kenny Omega will return to AEW? So again, this ties into the first question that I was asked. I don't watch AEW. I do know about Kenny Omega. I've heard a lot of stories about him. Like how he tried out for WWE back in 2002, if I remember correctly. So I do know a little bit about him, but I also know that he and the Young Bucks, I believe are their names, was Nick and Matt Jackson, if I'm correct. They actually were a part of Up Up Down Down as part of like a Street Fighter, like a Street Fighter Tekken type of like matchup or something like that, where it was between Omega, between Omega and the Young Bucks and all three members of New Day. So I do know a little about him. I believe I know that, again, just based off off of what I've seen off of social media. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, apparently the question speaks for itself. Apparently he's injured, so I don't know, honestly, but I've heard some rumors. I don't know if the rumors are true or not, but there's been rumors going around saying that his contract with AEW is supposed to expire in 2022, and if that is the case, WWE might be interested in signing him. And if that's the case, I mean, we could see him in WWE, so it's very possible. Let's see here. Next question. Did you see the Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks? So the person that asked me that question actually messaged me saying that I should watch it. It was a good match. It was in a steel cage. I tried looking it up on YouTube. I really couldn't find anything, but I've seen clips of the match off of social media. Seems okay. Again, I'm not a fan of AEW. I don't watch AEW. I've heard about them, but not really into it. I'm just throwing that out there. Next question up is, what was your favorite part about 2021? So this is a really interesting question because I've mentioned it before over the last couple of years that I wanted to try and get into WWE, and I even made quote-unquote New Year's resolutions of getting into WWE by the end of that year. And when it comes to that, I feel like I let you guys down because when you think about it, I've been a part of this platform, YouTube. I've been a part of the YouTube platform for 6 years. 6 years. It'll be 7 years this upcoming September. Funny enough. And while it is true that you guys did get the channel to 100 subscribers, like right now, let me go on YouTube. Like right now, I think we're at 111 subs if I remember right, 112. I'm actually gonna go on YouTube on my phone really quickly. Let's see. Yeah. So right now we're at 111 subscribers at the time that I'm recording this. I'm sure it'll probably go up or down by, at some point. But to that extent, again, I feel like I let you guys down, and honestly, I don't like letting people down. I try not to let people down, but it just ends up happening. So I do apologize. I do apologize for if I ever let you guys down on trying to get into WWE. I know that I'm sure that some people are going to comment saying that I don't belong in WWE, but truth be told, I do belong in WWE. So if you guys want to see me in WWE, whether it's on commentary or on the kickoff show panel, whatever it is, let your voices be heard. Go on social media. Let them know. Let WWE know what's up. Tag me in your posts, and let them know I'm in. But as far as that question goes, what was your favorite part about 2021? I feel like 2021 was probably a very very intriguing year for me as far as the channel goes, and as far as like as far as like trying to better myself, not just as a person, but as a content creator. I feel like that I did pretty okay. So I think the best part about 2021 would probably have to be, I would probably have to say, seeing my YouTube channel get to 100 subscribers after almost 6 years, because that was an incredible moment for me. So I would say that, but I'm pretty sure 2022 might be a little bit better. I'm pretty sure of it. But now for some frequently asked questions that most content creators get, and one of the big and one of the questions that have been asked by other content creators, by other people, is what advice do you have for someone who's starting out as a content creator? The biggest advice that I could probably give is be yourself. Don't change who you are for anyone else. If that makes sense. Because if you change for other people, people are gonna think that he's just acting. That he or she is acting. So try and just be yourself and make content that you love. Like if your hobby is, I'll say, video games, you can make your content about video games, whether it's whether it's gameplay walkthroughs or video game reviews, new stuff coming in or whatnot. You can make that type of content. Again, be yourself. And as far as like what cameras you should use or whatnot, as long as you have like a phone or a tablet like I do, and a laptop to post your content, you're good. You're pretty much just good. So that's one frequently asked question that people get. And another asked question that people get is, and especially for Yu-Gi-Oh content creators, one of the biggest ones is, what is your all-time favorite Yu-Gi-Oh set? For me personally, I think my favorite set would probably have to be, I would have to say, Duelist Pack Kaiba. And the reason why I say Duelist Pack Kaiba is because of what cards are in that set. I mean, you have Ultimate Rare, you have a Ultimate Rare Pot of Greed, Ultimate Rare Crush card, Ultimate Rare Cyberjar, Ultimate Rare Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy the End, and there was one other one. Crush card. Ultimate Rare Ring of Destruction, if I remember right, is in there. You also got Blue Eyes White Dragon, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Just cards that we've seen Kaiba use in the entire DM anime. So Duelist Pack Kaiba, one of my favorite sets. Another question that I've been asked, actually, as far as the channel goes, as far as WWE goes, is what was the question? I think it was, if there was one WWE champion that you would face off against, who would it be and why? Kind of an odd question that I was given. But honestly, I really don't know. I never really thought about it. I never really thought about it, to be honest. I feel like it's if I feel like as if I was wrestling against them, I probably would lose. Probably, probably, but in a Yu-Gi-Oh match, the match could go either way. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. So, another question that people have been given was is what got you into watching WWE? Now, this is actually kind of a personal question that I've been asked multiple times. The only thing that I could tell you, and I'm not going to say anything else until later on, until a later time, but the only thing I can tell you is that the WWE saved my life. I grew up, the only thing I'll say is this. I grew up a victim of bullying. I have been bullied practically my whole life, whether it was because of my autism, whether it was because of my love for watching WWE, it did not matter. I always got bullied for it, and there was nothing I could do. I would try going to teachers, counselors. Nobody would do anything. Nobody would do anything. So there was a time where my mom and I had gotten a house in Reseda, but just in a different location from our last house, or I guess our previous apartment, so to speak. And I turned my TV to Monday Night Raw, and the first guy I saw was obviously John Cena. He was the WWE champion at the time, and then they were promoting SmackDown. I watched SmackDown, and I just got hooked. I got hooked, and there was one thing that the WWE taught me. There's an old saying: just because all hope may seem lost, it doesn't mean your life is insignificant. And we all know it's a fact. Our lives will always have meaning no matter what. So that was when I knew that I wanted to be in WWE, and that was how I got into WWE. Just from that alone, honestly. Another question that I have been given also is what was your favorite WWE match ever? That's a hard one because there were a lot of them. But if I had to pick one, I would have to say that's a hard one. I would have to say I gotta go with Rock and Austin. Rock Austin 2, WrestleMania 17. Only because of the fact that was the night that pretty much ended the Attitude Era. People forget that Vince and Austin hated each other. They were a part of one of the most bitter rivalries in the entire Attitude Era. Literally. And when Stone Cold joined forces with Vince, that was when we knew the Attitude Era was done. The Attitude Era was done. We were starting to go into the Ruthless Aggression Era, and not only that, but the ECW, WCW alliance had started to come into the fold. It was absolutely nuts. So I would have to say Rock Austin 2, WrestleMania 17. And now for the last question that I've been actually the last two questions that I've been asked. One is what is your all-time favorite archetype? Honestly, Dark World, hands down. Dark World is one of my personal favorites because of the fact that if you mix Dark World with a Resonator package, mix it with a bunch of synchros, you have a crazy deck. Which I do have a Dark World deck profile ready to go. I don't know when I'm gonna do the profile, but I will let you guys know here on the channel and also on my second Twitter. which you guys can follow me there. Link is in the description. And then the last question is, who is your all-time favorite WWE superstar and why? Honestly, I have to go. Honestly, I have to. There's actually four. There's actually four that I like. One is AJ Styles, of course. The other one is Wolfgang from Gallus over on NXT UK. The third definitely has to be Drew McIntyre, and the last is also from NXT UK, known as Amel. Amel, if you guys have never seen Amel in NXT UK, I highly recommend you watch her matches. She's good. She is good. She is fierce, ruthless. She's got all the tools to be a champion in WWE, and I truly believe she will be a champion someday. So, but that is gonna do it for the Q&A. If you guys did have any questions that you wanted to ask me, you guys can drop them in the comments, and in future videos, I will answer them. So if you guys do have questions that you want to ask me, drop them in the comments. And that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more Q&A videos in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All the links will be in the description below. And if you guys have any fan mail that you want to send me and want me to open up on the channel, my address will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.